Goers and fishermen at Key Biscayne, located in the southeast coast of Florida. We believe there will be more trash left behind in the picnic area compared to the boardwalk. Now that's enough of David Attenborough. Time to talk about our efforts in understanding the marine debris left at Key Biscayne.
Hello everybody, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Greg.
And we're here
to talk about trash.
I live downtown Miami, and usually I see trash everywhere, like in the streets and so when I go out to nature and national parks, I would love to see that there is little to no trash in our parks and stuff. So this is very important for me and Greg to bring awareness on the trash that could be found in Key Biscayne.
We know there's a lot of trash left behind throughout the park, and we wanted to compare two areas. We have the boardwalk area, which is mainly this section right here. And we have the picnic area, which is smaller, which is over here. In the picnic area, we think that the picnic goers will leave out more trash and people will go to the boardwalk area. In the boardwalk area is mainly fishermen, people who are a bit more responsible, and picnic goers usually have a leisure time and go out eating.
So here we have a chart of comparisons. As you can see, the most amount of trash that was found was hard plastics. Hard plastics would contain utensils, plastic utensils like knives, forks, and spoons that you would use to eat around the picnic area and everything else. And these are just the comparisons between the picnic area and the boardwalk, let me remind you. And as we can see in one of the categories, which is metals, we see that the picnic area contains more metals than the boardwalk area, and that could be found as metals are aluminum cans, and most likely, most of our findings was metal bottle caps. And metal bottle caps are our biggest issue right now, because usually people would leave them behind since they're so small and insignificant that you would just pop a bottle and just leave it on the ground, and then you would actually throw away your bottle. And so we want to bring awareness to bottle caps and how they will damage our ecosystems.
So we have the data for both the picnic area and the boardwalk area. We noticed about the boardwalk area is a lot bigger than the picnic area, almost about 4 times. But we noticed that about the hard plastic and soft plastic, that the picnic area has the most concentrated trash per square feet. So even though the overall trash of the boardwalk area is more than the picnic area, the picnic area ends up having more trash.
Here we have 2 pictures. The one on your right would be the soft plastics, like loose bags and stuff like that. And the one on the left would usually be the utensils that I brought up, like hard plastics, like spoons.
So we have the Biscayne Peninsula and the boardwalk and picnic area combined. So for the boardwalk and picnic area, it's a lot of hard plastics and soft plastics, mainly as the first 2 most common abundant trash for the year. But the last day of the project, we went to the peninsula. It's an island, small island, right off the shore of Biscayne, and we found out there's a lot of trash left behind. It's a hot spot for people to go canoeing and kayaking. And so what we found in that spot is that there's a lot of glass left behind. People will go drinking over there, they leave out some trash. And the biggest problem with that is that there isn't any trash cans around there. In the peninsula, even though it's a hot spot, people don't leave it without maintaining themselves.
Here are 2 pictures too. This one is a fishing line from usually fishermen that go there and fish. And the other one is the glass that Gregory mentioned. There's a lot of glass. The last trip that we took to the peninsula, there was about 24 pounds of trash, and 15 of which were glass, so it was more than 15%. And with usually the boardwalk and picnic area, the pounds we collected that were 2 through 7 pounds that we collected were almost tripled through that one trip in the peninsula. So that was kind of big for us.
Okay, so here we have the trash we collected throughout the whole year, and what we want to do is turn something harmful into something good. As we know, the trash is very harmful as it is critical to the environment. Once it ends up in the water or in the grass, it ends up breaking down over time very slowly. It's not very biodegradable. And so what happens, it turns into microplastics. Once it's microplastics, it affects the whole ecosystem as well. So here we have some of the things we were able to make out of the trash. So we have an orca we made. We use fabric, a bottle, a knife sheath, and some sandals to make orca.
And here, we have a sunflower that we made. Besides all the paint and the zip ties, most of it was just found off the shores of Biscayne Bay. Here, for the stem is a fishing rod that we found, a broken fishing rod, and a can of Sprite. And then here you have a bunch of Corona cans, and some bottle caps in the middle, as you can see. And what else do we have here?
We also have a Doria that we got a bottle, we cut it out, we painted it, we make it nice, and yes.
So what can be done great about this?
Well, when I think about trash, I think about two things. I think about the accessibility of trash and the responsibility. So people should be accessible to a trash can near them, so they are more inclined to throw away their stuff. And also, people should be responsible to take care of their own things they put out there.
So my big idea was that to push forward a project of having metal bottle cap boxes in each of the picnic areas. Like I said, to bring awareness on metal bottle caps and how they're usually left behind in the picnic area, and were the most things we found in the picnic area. And overall, usually people would go to the bottle cap box and just open the bottle and just leave the bottle cap there, and then you can just refill it and keep refilling it and then throw it away. And that was a good idea. And to design it, which is one of the things that I was really interested in, was to add a fact in the front of the glass where you could see the bottle caps to maybe deter people from actually leaving trash behind, like maybe a fact about how bottle caps destroy ecosystems and how many of the trash that they leave is not biodegradable. Okay. And I wanted to thank everybody here. I want to push a narrative that we should not forget those bottle caps, okay? Anything that is small, we should not forget. And I hope that I can leave that with you guys today. And I thank all the classmates that I had today to help me in this project and help me and Greg in this project. Shout out to Natalie Bostic. We have Dawson Ramos. We have Natalia Noda, and then we have Brandon Gutierrez here to help us in this project today. And I also thank the Rangers for giving us this opportunity this game day, and I wish we could do it again. Thank you.